It's Ketchup Packets.
Hi everybody, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Ketchup Packets. And today we are going to watch Season 3, Episode 2 of The Expanse. And it is called...
I.F.F.
I.F.F. Ooh, okay. Gonna go into some sci-fi referencing right away, I guess, for that one. Makes me think of Mass Effect 2. You played the Mass Effect games, Nate?
Not for a while.
So there is a part in that game where you get the Reaper I.F.F, which is software that you install in your ship that allows you to go to a place that normally ships can't go to, but the Reapers go to.
Ah, yes.
So that's what I.F.F makes me think of, is software of some kind that maybe makes, like, identifies you or something like that, or, you know, identifying software. Or I have no idea if that's what it will be in this context, but...
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea on that one. If it's not that,
yeah,
can't guess.
then I guess we'll have to find out from the episode. But last time on The Expanse, we started Season 3. Bobby and Avasarala are in the Razorback, zip-zopping about, as we predicted. So that is happening, and, you know,
Her bodyguard got away.
Kotjar got away. We got all-out war between Earth and Mars. We got the Arbogast. I'm making a point to do a good job with these names. I think I'm getting the names down of the ships.
I'm terrible with the names, so I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm here too, Nate. Yeah, I don't know. What else? Should we just get into it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. We're going to watch The Expanse Episode 2, Season 3, I.F.F. Thank the Patreon link. Okay. Yeah, let's watch.
Don't you want to be able to fly one day?
Is that Strickland asking her that?
Yeah. This whole butterfly metaphor he told her one time.
Yeah.
Oh, did you have a bad dream?
Daddy.
Oh,
Yes?
I know. I brought you here because you are special. Now, this nurse is going to take you for a little checkup. It's okay. It's okay. She's going to give you your medicine, too.
This is making me angry.
Bye-bye.
They're one of those pods that was able to disintegrate instantly.
And I think it's actually a topper box for a car.
Oh, really? So it's the Jupiter moon. Okay. I guess if it was a Saturn moon, it would be a bit of a hike to get there.
Yeah.
In our diagrams, Jupiter and Saturn are like next door, but that's not how that works.
Matter of fact, they're all kind of far away from each other in real life.
So we did get out.
There's nothing good about it.
He got out here from where he was rendezvousing with Avasarala already?
Yeah.
So he probably FO'd as soon as everything went crazy on that ship. Like, before they even, you know...
As I too would have. Because I too am a coward.
What is this?
That's the hammerlock.
Speak, politician.
If we're within that range and they fire, we won't be able to dodge the torpedoes.
Then perhaps we should move a bit faster.
The second we light up our drive, they'll see it and fire. Best we can do is sit tight and wait.
I would think a racing ship could, like, outmaneuver the missiles.
Yeah, but I mean, missiles
guess-
are really fast.
And they're also, like, human bodies inside.
Exactly,
That
yeah.
might be a limitation, huh?
Definitely.
There must be some kind of radio in that contraption you're wearing.
I've got an emergency wideband transmitter, but it's low power and only sends MCR and encrypted. Only Martians will understand it.
Good.
To them, you're a war criminal and I'm a deserter.
The UN is trying to kill us. If Mars throws us both in prison, that's an improvement. You have a better idea.
What a pickle.
Yeah.
I'm leaving our names out of it.
Good.
I don't know if I'd want to end up in a Martian prison either.
Yeah, especially not if you're like a Earth diplomat, you know?
Or a deserter.
need to look at the engine.
Why? What's the problem?
We're burning too much fuel too fast, and at this rate we could run out of reaction mass and wind up on the drift.
Yeah, but... Tell me. We're going high.
The protomolecule is eating the radiation.
Oh yeah.
I know we have to... Not now.
I.F.F. just picked up a signal.
I.F.F.
It's a identify friend or foe. It's a...
There we go. Identify friend or foe.
know if someone's on your chemadine.
So I was right.
Nice, you were right.
Mass
again.
Effect 2, thanks. That was Draper. That was
Yep.
Bobby's message. What?
Whoa.
Was that Elizabeth Mitchell?
Looked like it.
Yes. All right.
You a doctor?
Of sorts. I'm Anna. What's your name?
Colin.
Colin, look at me. Was this your first protest?
You?
I've had my share. Hey, it's fractured. But don't worry, when it heals, you'll be stronger than before. You! What's your name?
We're not supposed to give her name. Tell her your fucking name.
No, so she's important.
Michael, this is Colin. He needs medical attention. I know you have a first aid station near here, right?
No, that's only for you and officials.
I'm going to be checking in on Colin. And if he does not get the care that he deserves, things will not go well for you. Bye, Colin. Go!
It's a little striking how exactly the same as her character on Lost this is so far. Are you a doctor? Kind of.
Yeah, right.
It's just the way that she talks. It's very reminiscent of Lost. I don't know. I mean, I know she's in lots of stuff.
We're in a meeting.
Sorry, sir. I thought...
Anna.
Okay.
What happened?
Your MPs were handing them out to the protesters.
You haven't changed a bit.
Daughter?
I like to think I have.
Seemingly.
Undersecretary Sadovir Ehrenreich. This is Reverend Dr. Anna Valavadov.
Old friend, okay. Just getting that texted to his transparent phone.
It's not easy for me to get away these days because...
There's a war going on. I've noticed.
Anna, I need your help.
Bullshit.
You know that there are not many people that talk to me like that anymore? At least not to my face.
Was that you admonishing her not to talk to you like that?
I want the people of this planet to feel that God is on our side.
Abraham Lincoln hoped that he was on God's side.
You see? You always make me better. Will you help me?
I'd prefer not to.
But
Nice. No, just don't. You don't need to be repeating Colin Powell's mistakes. Don't go justify a war you know is wrong. What is happening over here?
My church just opened a free clinic for undocumenteds. We have to barter with drug dealers for meds that we can't afford. Support my clinic for a year.
make it 10.
I'll help you with your speech.
I think we can find money from some appropriations bill for a worthy cause such as that.
We got a situation.
Story of our lives.
Rossi picked up a distress call. There's a Martian Marine out there that's in the shit.
This is an MMC emergency assist request. I have a high-level diplomatic target and immediate threat. We are in a civilian racing vessel being pursued by a rogue UNN hostile. Request all possible assist.
Called the Rossi.
You want to log a distress call against orders on the Canton, you do that. Naomi decides to ignore what we all vote on, she does that. But a Martian sends up a flare and all of a sudden we got rules?
Alex.
No! I swore an oath when I signed up, and just because I'm not in uniform anymore doesn't change that.
And this is fate. That's Julie Mao's ship.
Alex, listen up. I got a fix on the signal, and you're not gonna fucking believe
Yeah, see,
this.
she knows.
The ship's registered to Julie Mao.
Nope.
Jesus Christ. All right, lay on a course, I'm on my way.
Say that. We're not responding.
What's Dirty Mouth?
Come on.
So we just go back to business?
Can you look him in the eye and tell him that whatever this might be is more important than finding his kid?
Don't put him in the middle of this.
Now you're kind of hiding behind
I
Prax.
did that once. I'm not doing it again.
Holden feels very guilty about using Prax, though.
He's doing it again.
Yeah, but...
Once again, I find myself...
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Earth and Mars witness a power that can turn an asteroid into a guided missile. You construct a ship down to its rivets in an instant, and all they want to do is destroy each other over it.
The poor molecule is clearly not
Of course.
what it was, but
If Aaron Wright uses the hybrids, they could lay waste to all of Mars.
that's an extreme scenario.
Have you met that guy?
Yeah.
Just go to sleep. I would just try to go to sleep,
I don't
you
know
know?
if that's a good idea either.
Yeah, maybe not.
Sharp headache?
Why?
I'm trying to gauge if you're having a stroke.
What could you do if I were?
Keep clenching your thighs.
If you're hitting on me, I'm sorry. But I have neither the inclination nor...
What? Christian.
Do you like to whistle?
Don't try to distract me like I were a child.
It forces you to breathe. Do anything, just don't pass out. Relaxing is what gets you.
Yeah, see, don't pass out.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's easy. If I die, make sure you don't.
No.
What really happened out here?
That's your job. I'm not letting you die.
Yeah, no, she's not going out like this.
That wasn't meant to be funny.
I'm listening to the music.
What is the thought of a Martian Marine risking her life for me?
The music makes me worry she's gonna die.
We're on the same side.
Which side is that?
The right side.
That's what they all think.
No, no.
Ma'am?
No.
Christian?
No way.
No way.
There's... no, they're just trying to make us worry. There we go. She's back. Was that her? Oh. Oh, oh no!
Oh, no.
Shit! Oh, shit!
What now?
More torpedoes! A lot more! Another ship just fired on us! Hang on!
Come on, Rosie, save him! Alex.
Yeah,
go, Alex.
come on. Imagine if both these characters just died right now.
No,
way.
that won't happen. And the moment for Avasarala to die has passed. What?
Morning shots? Oh. Rossi shooting counter missiles.
Is that it?
That's what I think it is.
No.
Somebody doing that.
I'm not sure. What the hell?
That's not how those things usually work.
What's going on?
Detonation confirmed. 2 bars for 2 of theirs.
Copy that.
Our other 6 are protecting the Razorback.
So, okay, you were right.
Alex, I'm coming up.
I was right.
You were.
Hell of a plan.
You've all risked so much to help me.
I can't do any less.
I like Prax.
I like him a
Kind of
lot.
annoyed me at first, but it's just because he wasn't used to the heat.
Well, we met him at a very stressful time in his
Yeah.
life.
Means being away from you for a few weeks, surrounded by armed guards, and being a mouthpiece for a wartime government.
Wait, I'm going to put you down. What are we talking around?
I don't know.
You always do this when you don't want to look at something head on. What aren't you looking at?
Esteban, he doesn't bring out the best in me. I haven't seen him for years, and I am still so angry. I talk about forgiveness all the time. I can't bring myself to forgive him.
Are they former partners? Oh,
jeez. That's a lot of missiles.
Fired on us. We got their attention.
we're fighting a UNN battlecruiser now? Okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
Oh, come on.
What's twisting? Oh, the protomolecule is in the ship. Don't forget about that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Is that what's doing that? Do you have enough guys to do this?
Naomi, are all the torpedoes prepped?
I would feel like an AI could run most of those guns, right?
Yeah, right.
We're punching above our weight. If you've got a better plan, now would be the time. Alright. Let's do it.
Rough cut.
They do a lot of those scene changes that I wish they wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
We will carry in our hearts to a place where we will stand proud and say, we were not stopped.
Is that you standing behind him?
This when he was younger?
What?
Mm-hmm.
It's quite a speech. Practically made the SG's career. They teach it in the diplomatic corps. You write it?
I share the blame.
We lost so many ships around.
Yeah, she's battling with her past.
Seems so.
Yep.
I think it's a sign that there are things in the universe much bigger than we are. Which is good to be reminded of now and then.
Jules Pierre Mahal knows what it is. When we get our hands on that trick, we'll be sure to ask him.
The bounty's up to 20 million. Someone will spot him.
My money's on a belter. They love money.
That would make you a
So do Earthlings.
If Jules Pierre Mao is as smart as his media claim he is, he turned himself in. We've already frozen his assets. Can't hide forever.
And if that's not enough, we know where his children live.
Yeah.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Visiting
Yeah.
the sins of the father on his children. You know, we've had a whole other testament since then, right?
Sometimes you need to exert pressure where it's most effective.
Yeah, these people are evil, Anna. You should leave
Yes.
this table.
Punishment is still a war crime. Look it up.
You're not going to change the resolve now.
You can just,
Yeah.
you know, just decline
Feel.
to take part in this
Yeah.
is all you can do.
She's always like this. Don't worry. You'll get used to it.
If you stay in longer and learn more, you might not be able to leave so easily later on, once you know things, you know, so... I would
Yeah.
walk away if I were her.
Get out of there.
Getting thick out there.
What is that?
Hey, Doc, look at me. Control your breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth.
What is gonna happen? What is...
God damn it, Doc. I told you to secure that rifle. I'm sorry. I'll stay in the damn seat. Okay.
Ooh.
Stuff flying around the cabin will be bad. Oh, like that. Oh.
Bunch of sharp objects and stuff.
Yeah, that's not good. So it's not the protomolecule, it's just a shoddy latch operation. Oh no!
I can't breathe. Your oxygen's knocked out. Reach behind your head and see if you can plug it back in.
Damn.
Protomolecule can't be controlled.
Actually, sir, that's not true. It can be controlled.
How?
By using them.
So that's why, kids.
I still think that Mao is inclined to be right here. You can't control this. Destroy it all.
All these children share a rare genetic immune deficiency that only occurs on Ganymede, which I discovered could be used to inhibit the protomolecule.
It's just the amount of evil is staggering.
That if we can fully understand this process at a molecular level,
This is so
creating
disquieting.
Yes.
It makes me uncomfortable, you know?
Don't you get it, Mao? It's not just kids, it's sick kids. God.
Pretty cool, huh?
No, it's not cool. It's bad.
Very uncool.
Do what you have to do.
What?
For 1 second, I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
he understands. He's gonna get it."
I was
He
gonna
doesn't. No, he doesn't
have
get
a
it.
moment and just be like, "Dude, you're a monster."
What's going on, Prax?
No, it's just not gonna. Go flying around. Oh no! Ouch!
Oh man, how do they shoot this?
Yeah, this is crazy.
Wires or? Do they just have like the set?
Could be hanging.
Yeah, the set is movable, so you can create that as the real downward angle. You could build like the ship set on like a rig that can rotate around, probably.
It's expensive, but it seems like for a show like this, it would be a good plan.
Good way to get realistic shots of situations like this, you know. Oh, whoa!
God, Amos is just so badass.
Yeah, he is. Supernaturally so at times.
Yep.
Stand by. Looks like room for another rough ride.
Is she? No, Christian can't die.
She looks pretty. I mean, this would be like brain damage for sure.
Is that the Rossi?
Oh!
Kablamo! They made a radiation smoke screen.
We're in a war with no bullets. We're not the ones at war. We are now.
Yeah.
You think the UN's gonna give us a free pass for sparing lives? We crippled one of their ships. We just declared war on Earth.
Shit.
He's kind of right.
Yep.
You're in a Martian gunship and you just crippled the UN ship.
Alex is sitting there being like, I didn't think about that.
Oh, all that work. Well, do it again.
If you give up on me, what does she got left? What do you got left?
Oof.
Do we need anybody besides Amos?
No,
He's
not
he's
really.
The total
He's
package.
Yeah.
Oh, she's being floated across.
Cool shot.
Yeah.
Help her, please.
I know who that is.
Ah!
Whoa!
Dang! I want to see what happens next.
This season just doesn't stop.
No, they really,
great.
yeah, they ended last season sort of at like 30 or 40% up the ramp up of craziness, and then just hit the ground running to go even further into it.
Like either of these last two episodes could have been the last one of the season.
Yeah, this would have made a fine season finale. Whew, alright, I'm trying to... So we got, I feel like there were fewer storylines covered this time, you know? We kind of just stuck with the Rossi people. I mean, I guess we had that. We had Elizabeth Mitchell. That's who we should talk about first, yes.
We have the
Anna.
The warmongers being warmongers, and poor Anna, they're trying to talk some sense into all those psychopaths, and it's just a losing battle. Like, I don't know what she thinks she's gonna, what good she thinks she's gonna do. You know?
No, why would she agree to be part of it?
Yeah,
she
you know,
seems
for the same reason that any good person agrees to be a part of a sticky situation like this, where they're like, well, if I'm not here saying the right thing, then it's just these assholes.
Yeah, somebody worse will be in my spot agreeing with them instead of speaking it. Yeah, but then you still just end up with, I mean, and clearly we don't know fully what she was talking about, but they were asking about that speech that the Secretary General gave when he was younger, and they said, did you write that? And she says, I share the blame. So clearly something she thinks is bad, but is viewed as good generally, or at least by those political factions, so.
Yeah, it was a war speech too. It was like, you know, like everyone that we lose is like a hero to us, or I don't, you know, paraphrasing here, but yeah, it was obviously a speech that was meant to increase morale during a time where people were going to be losing family members to a war that they didn't start, you know, or that they didn't have anything to do with.
So I guess my optimistic prediction for that whole storyline would be that she is able to, at some key moment, do the opposite of what they want from her and maybe help push things towards peace, or get the public to be more, you know, aware of some truths about the war that they're being misled about, something like that. I don't know. We don't quite have enough information to predict yet, but I hope that she's able to, you know, there's some key big moment of her doing the right thing.
I think that she's the only one who hasn't been sort of in the middle of all of this the whole time. Yeah. So it might be easier for her to see Aaron Wright's snaky ways when everyone else seems to like consider him to be so, you know, trustworthy and like take his word on things and stuff. And
that's a good thought.
You know, seems like she can smell a snake when she sees it.
Yeah.
And she might be able to get into the general dude's ear. What's his name again?
The Secretary General.
Yeah.
I can't remember what his name is. Yeah, but he's the Secretary General.
Because he was the one taking Aaron Wright's word for everything last episode.
Yeah.
Just being like, "Are you sure?" You know, and that you know, convincing him that Avasarala, even though he had his questions about Avasarala's like lack of allegiance to Earth, just being like, she saved us, and he's like, but she caused it, you know.
Which is actually true of Aaron Wright.
Right,
you know?
exactly.
Blaming her for all of his own crimes. That guy's crafty.
Yeah,
definitely crafty.
From like a character perspective, in Avasarala's stead, I think that she's gonna be the voice of like, maybe you shouldn't be trusting this.
Okay, so she'll sort of fill the role, the vacuum left by Avasarala among those people. They kind of need some. Maybe that might even be why the Secretary General thought to bring her in, because he knows that they're missing Christian's voice now, and he wants someone who sort of has those same vibes. Interesting. Okay.
Kind of what it seems like.
Yeah, I hadn't put those dots together, I guess, but
she's gonna have to drop a little bit of her idealism, though, in order to make that all work, because
compromise.
Yeah, it can't work from within this system to stop a war when all of these people like want a war. Seemingly they've just been gunning for it this entire time. So
yeah, this is what they've been training for.
It's a very interesting character to introduce at this point. I like that.
Yeah. I was saying before, I'm excited to see who the new Season 3 characters are, and glad to meet her. I like that actress a lot. You know? We've mentioned before, we're Lost fans on this show. And then we saw Drummer and Fred Johnson.
Yep, that's right.
Drummer's back. We love Drummer. She is not happy about working with Dawes.
Nope. And, you know, I think Fred Johnson's whole idea about this is going to unite the Belters, it's like, I don't really think so. It seems like...
That historically,
that simple,
that's not great. Yeah, that's simple, right? I mean, earlier I made the Colin Powell reference when I was saying she shouldn't be justifying a war she knows is wrong. I'll make another reference to that conflict and saying creating a nation out of a bunch of tribes that don't like each other is really not that easy of a thing to do either.
Especially if you're like, we have a really powerful weapon. Doesn't really seem to be the best way to do that.
So we'll see what happens there, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much Dawes will actually see, you know? He's a very elusive figure on this show. He just
seems to pop up like once or twice. You know, in the first season he was in there kind of a lot, but then he sort of disappeared into the ether and only pops up like once in a while.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if, you know, how much we'll see him, and just, I don't have a good sense in my mind of when to expect big beats. Like, it seems like everything is at such a boiling fever pitch now. Like, I think that it's just gonna start coming of crazy stuff happening, you know? I think that it's gonna be hard to predict the timeline going forward here.
Did you expect Draper and Avasarala and the Rossi crew to meet up so quick?
No, definitely
that
not.
that was really fast.
Yeah, I thought
space is big.
Right. Her sending that distress. Yeah, it's a pretty astounding coincidence, really. She sends out that distress call on Julie Mao's spaceship, and the Rocinante are the ones who pick it up. It's encrypted in a way where only Martian ships could see it, but they have a Martian ship. It's not the Rocinante anymore, it's the Contorta.
Well, it's okay. They called it the Rocinante during the episode, so...
Right, yeah.
Whatever. I'm okay with it.
No, the Contorta's the disguise name. But yeah, so it's Julie Ma. Yeah, that just all seems, you know... We don't want to... I mean, I'm sure that... Coincidences do happen,
Yeah,
that's true.
exactly.
And so, you know, as long as they don't lean on that all the time, then it doesn't become a problem. But that's,
Yeah,
that is
exactly.
pretty astounding coincidence there.
Sometimes things just happen how they happen. So, like, I'm willing to accept that.
Yeah.
That they happen to be the ones to pick up their distress call and stuff.
And then we've got our whole Prax storyline of him being kind of afraid to hunt down his missing daughter at this point, because he's afraid of how he might find her. I think I can understand that.
Yeah, totally. You know, especially when you kind of, after all this time of, like, and how much they've been through, you sort of, I feel like, I know this is terrible to say, but kind of get to this point where, like, maybe she is gone, you know, like, and, like, having to come to that acceptance, it's like, you don't necessarily want to, you know, like, if somebody's lost at sea or something like that.
Exactly. You don't want to believe that they're gone, but you also, it's not healthy to hang on to the, you know, to leave it unresolved forever and just say, I might still, there might be more chapters to that story, you know, it's so tough, because then you get like Helen Hunt in Castaway, where, you know, and you find out that he is alive, and you built a whole life not waiting, and it's, you know, I'm sorry if I spoiled Castaway.
No, it's alright. No, saw that a long time ago.
Yeah.
But the other thing that's heartbreaking for me to think about as a potential, which I sort of is also a prediction for me, is that their little trip to save Avasarala will be the time difference in between them finding May alive and not finding May alive. Because it seems like she's getting sort of like prepped for this right now.
You're right, and I'm worried that you're right. Earlier you predicted that we find May safe and sound, but I think that updated prediction might be more accurate, and then Prax will have to deal with that, and Amos will probably have opinions on it, and
and that maybe they will have some way of knowing that.
Well, yeah, I think if that is the case, there'll certainly be a way where the characters will learn it. I think that's true. So that's rough, and
I might be wrong. I might be wrong.
I hope that doesn't happen.
I hope I'm wrong too. But
yeah, so that probably, I would estimate, is maybe somewhere towards the middle of the season, because that's when the book ends. I think episode 5 or 6 or something like that. So that might be happening in a little while then, if you're right about that. Ooh, that's grim. That's a dark note.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it on a dark note this week.
This show's a little grim sometimes, but that's part of what makes it good.
And I was right about the title, I.F.F. I want credit for that.
You absolutely were. You've been right a lot recently.
It's true. I mean, I don't want to. Yeah, I'm getting lucky. You know,
toot your horn so you don't have to.
Yes, thank you.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, everybody. It's always fun to join with you guys and see all the comments and everything. We got a Patreon link now, so check that out for, you know, full-length reactions and polls and all that jazz. And
if you want to,
if you want, oh, right, of course, yes. We just thank you for watching it all. It's great that you're here. We love all the engagement in every form. So until next time, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
This is Catch Up Packets. Later, everybody.